Holy frick, guys. It's been at least 3 months since I posted here on YouTube. That is far too long. My bad. My goal here on YouTube is to post at least 3 videos every single week. So, let's see if I can do it. I was making a video for YouTube, right, with Mirage, and I noticed that the server was acting a little weird. And watch, it's coming up right now. I found it so entertaining. Has anyone else experienced this where you just go slow motion? I actually really enjoy it. Yeah, sure, it's annoying, but sometimes it's just fun to see what happens. And after I go for this barrel, I grab my good old G7, right? My buddy starts shooting me. And he's like, do you notice this lag? Just by teabagging, you know? He didn't have an audio or anything, but you could just tell. He's like, yo, check this out. So I found that hilarious. Anyways, for today's video, I'm going to be focusing on sharing how my brain thinks while playing Apex. Here we go. I slide away from him and I'm thinking, okay, I should be able to take out this guy. Since it is slow motion, I have plenty of time just to think and refocus. Luckily, I boop him pretty hard. But I do need to heal, so I grab cover and I listen for my audio cues. I like to call it battle awareness. I can hear Octane going zoom to my left, so I make sure to use the rock as cover. As I climb up, he's so focused on my decoy, so I boop him pretty hard. Alright, enough of this slow motion. Let's get into an actual match. And guys, bear with me. I'm still trying to figure out the format I want for YouTube, so if you guys have any feedback you want to give me, please let me know in the comments. Alright, let's get it. Come on, peek. There it is. I really wish I had a better scope for this gun. I probably would have finished him. I'm taking control of my character just in case if they hear the footsteps they might think it's me, but he unfortunately gets stuck on that crate. Mirage ult time, let's go. Alright, one guy left. So I definitely want to heal just in case and throw a bamboozle so I can throw off the enemy. There he is, he fell for it, and he got deleted. I went inside the ring because usually it makes an announcement and I wanted people to know that my teammate and I are showing up. So where are they at? There they are. Luckily I beamed Gibby, but he ends up booping me, so I use my ult and see what happens. Now at this point I'm still staying very calm and I'm glad he's falling for my decoys. But I just be sure to heal, take my time, make sure I have a view on where he might fall if he comes down. Turns out he falls down, so I just cancel my heal and finish him off. At this point it's Mirage versus Mirage, so I just shoot and hope for the best, and luckily I almost killed him and I was thinking, teammate, please clutch this. I'm so glad that he did. Get this, they both have gold knockdowns. What are the chances? So I ping aggressively so he knows which bamboozle is the real one, or the real Mirage I should say. He waits for a dramatic pause and finishes him. I love that. Every time I play Mirage, I always remind myself to bamboozle, bamboozle, bamboozle. So whenever you get your tactical back, just keep on spamming it, creatively of course, but it really helps out a lot. So since there was a Bloodhound, I still kept cover just in case to my right, because I saw the scan coming that way, you know? I can hear him, so again, I'm listening for my battle awareness, and I try to laser him, which I do luckily. At this point, I'm like, okay, another bamboozle since it's back, and let's see what happens. Of course, I get hit by an arc star. It happens. I pop a bat, I can hear them rezzing, so I'm thinking, okay, going with all that I have, and teammates should be joining me. I get them very low, and teammate finishes them off. Done. You know, the only legend that bugs me is Horizon. She's not a bad legend, but she's just a very slippery character. She gets out of the craziest situations, I swear. She literally reminds me of Butter. As I try to shoot her more, I notice that Wraith is making a portal. I'm just keeping that in the back of my mind. Which, I think she comes back in her portal right now. Yep, there she is. I finish her off with a good old G7. Whenever I play with randos, I always try to keep in mind ping. Use all the commands that Apex gives you. That way you have a better chance of having a good teammate or a fantastic teammate. Oh look, there goes Flying Butter again. Freaking Horizon, man. I respect her, but man is she hard to kill. She finally dead. We're getting pushed by another team, and there's fire everywhere, so I think, you know what, best chance is just to slide off, and I keep on pinging, letting my teammate know, hey, hop off, please. For the love of God, hop off, please. He doesn't do it, which is fine. He's doing him, and I respect that, but he gets booped. So I try booping back, but sadly, I don't hit all my shots. I can hear a bloodhound coming to me, so I grab cover in any way that I can, like this rock for example, and I try to peek shot him, and I finish it off with a good old flatline. Man, that gun's nasty. I use my ult, which confuses his buddy, which hopefully they don't knock me, which they don't, and then I heal off, and then I'm getting shot by someone else over there, so at this point it's a 50-50 situation. Even though the storm's coming in, I still want to finish off that kill, hopefully. And I had no idea, but my buddy had a knockdown or like a gold res, so he finished them off. So I shot him. I totally forgot he had one. So that was pretty funny. In my mind, as I'm healing, I'm thinking, okay, there's definitely enemies behind us, and obviously there's gunfire at this point going off, so I'm like, okay, they're for sure there. So my best chance is I heal off, or at least living in the storm a little longer. So I make sure to grab plenty of heals and start popping those heals. And I'm also hoping there's got to be another team, which there is, so they get busy and do their thing, and I'm able to res him. In the distance, I have my decoy copying the same thing that I'm doing. I can't tell you how many times people fall for it, even though you turn invisible when you res as Mirage. I'm gonna let this next clip kind of play out for a second. I just want to like check in with you guys. Are you enjoying the content? Are you enjoying, well, if you're here and still here, that means there's something that's going right. I just need a lot of feedback to find like my niche for my YouTube channel. I don't know if you guys just want to see gameplay with cool music in the back, or you guys want to see montages. Do you guys want to just keep on hearing me how I think as I play? I want to make sure to create content that serves you guys, so please let me know. Just a friendly reminder, you can still send out decoys even when you go up another blimp or whatever you call it. So keep that in mind. It throws off the enemy and sometimes they're super confused. Now as my buddy is shooting them more up close, I'm keeping a little bit of a distance since I have a G7 and I feel more accurate with it, but I'm right by his side in a sense. Luckily, his character said he downed one, so I'm pushing in full force as he heals. Even though I can't see them, I can kind of hear them, so I kind of shoot in the smoke just to see if I pop some shots. I use my ult since I had it, and then finish off the battle. When someone's knocked with a shield, try to swing a hard right or a hard left. It usually throws them off. And try to loot as fast as you can, that way you don't get bopped. I take a moment and kind of look to my left since I heard gunshots, but there was no one there, so I just regrouped with my buddy. I joined at the wrong time, and there's no place to hide, so I'm gonna have to take the L and just heal up after this bites. I could have fallen off, but I just wanted to stay up here just in case things got crazy for my buddy. Remember, when the ult hits you, you get slowed down and your vision is blurry. I was so low, so I was like, sorry buddy, I gotta heal, so I just fell off. Throw in the bamboozle just in case. Pressing down on the D-pad to control it. Moving around so it's alive and thriving. And I don't think he's gonna fall for it. I can hear googly eyes going forward, so I tried joining up with my buddy to hope for the best. I see him climbing up, so I grab my G7 and start to boop him. He went bye-bye. Looking back, I should have stayed closer to the steps, that way I can heal off safely, but luckily the guy had an L-star and from a distance, it's a no-go. So I move in to help my buddy. Wait, no I don't. I end up finishing that frickin' bloodhound. Come here. You're gone. I go for a heal just in case, and we get the dub. Overall, it's a pretty smooth match. Alright guys, I need your feedback. Did you enjoy this kind of content? Do you want to just watch more gameplay without audio? Do you want to hear a mixture of both? Let me know down in the comments, and please be sure to give this video a like. It really helps out the algorithm for YouTube and helps this channel grow. And thank you guys from the bottom of my heart just for being so supportive and the last few days for Apex Legends sessions on TikTok. I can't believe how much it grew. I mean, I can, but at the same time, I'm like, wow, this is my niche. This is where I need to be. So I'm very thankful for you guys' feedback, and thank you for all the follows, and I'm looking forward for my YouTube to grow. I just want to make a really positive place for Apex players. I know there's like a lot of toxic people, and that's about to change with this community. So guys, bear with me as I'm learning all this, but I promise we're gonna have a freaking awesome Apex community. So stay tuned for much more content, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.